In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to teach you exactly what high ticket closing is, how you can start at zero and make 10K a month from anywhere in the world. By the end of the video, you'll understand the pros and cons of the role that's blowing up all over social media and whether it's right for you. To cut to the chase, a high ticket closer is the sales rep of the modern economy. They work for businesses where their sole job is to take calls with pre-booked, qualified leads and convert them into paying customers. Generally, remote closers are selling an offer that's around 5K. Some of them less and some of them a lot more. In the current influencer economy, they're highly likely to be in the online education space. They could be agencies, coaches, influencers who are selling a course. It's anyone who has an offer that can be sold and closed over a call. There are literally thousands of businesses using this business model, and it's only getting more popular. Remember to like the video and subscribe to Selling Millions, and we're gonna help build your sales skills. So let's look at how this model works and how you can fit into it. Here is a business owner. They're gonna have a presence online, on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, creating content in their niche that's driving their audience towards an offer. In this case, let's say it's a course, teaching somebody how to develop and launch their own app, and the offer is $5,000. The goal is to turn the audience who consumes the content on social media into paying customers. The business owner will have a link in their bio that will lead that audience towards a free digital product, maybe a PDF or a free training. That audience member who clicks on that link and downloads that free product then becomes a warm lead. There's somebody who's shown interest in the business and potentially towards that high ticket offer. That warm lead is then going to go to what's called an appointment setter, somebody who's going to get on a call and try to qualify that lead. Their job is to figure out if this person is in a position to buy the high ticket offer. If the prospect is a good fit for the offer and are potentially in a position to buy, they book an appointment that gets placed on the closer's calendar. This is where you come in. When the appointment comes around, the closer's going to get on a call with the prospect, and now the sole responsibility of the closer is to get that qualified lead across the line, to sell the 5K offer. In this case, enrolling the client in the app course. Selling that offer then results in the closer making a commission. Depending on who you're working for, the commission's going to vary, but generally it's around 10 to 15%. 10's a little bit more common. So let's be conservative for this example and say you're getting 10%. So on a 5K offer, you would pocket $500. So let's zoom out a little bit and look at the possibility. If you're working 5 days a week and you're closing one deal a day, then you hit $10,000 in commission for the month. Not a bad paycheck. In fact, it's almost double the average US monthly salary. But of course, take more calls, start closing more deals, and with commission, that number has an unlimited potential. If you've watched this channel, you know that I wholeheartedly believe that sales is the best high-income skill with the lowest barrier to entry. But what most of these YouTubers and sales course sellers won't tell you is that remote high-ticket closing is not for everybody, and not all offers are created equal. I want to go through some of the pros and cons so that you have a better idea of what this role entails and whether it's a good fit for you. The first thing to look at might seem obvious, but it's the remote element. Compared to a usual sales role, the kind of typical sales rep, you're going to get a huge amount of flexibility in this role. This flexibility gives you a huge amount of location and time freedom. You can take calls anywhere and from almost any time zone. The nature of this work is going to be international, because creators are monetizing their audiences all over the world. That means that you're going to have the freedom to also be located anywhere in the world, as long as you get the work done. If you like to work 4 hours in the morning and then spend the rest of the day at the beach or Pilates or the gym, you can. Or let's say you have another full-time job and you don't want to give that up just yet. You can work around those hours and make a significant income with this commission. Absolutely one of the biggest pros of this work, and something that you're going to get sold on if you do look at remote high-ticket courses, is that time and location freedom. But there are some downsides of working by yourself. When you and your colleagues are working independently all around the world, you're going to miss some of those opportunities for upskilling and ongoing learning that would be the case if you were all working in the same environment. It's important to find ways not just to be social with your remote colleagues, but to find ways that you can exchange ideas and experiences about work, and also check in with those more experienced sellers. Ideally, you want to be in a role where you're going to be getting feedback from your trainers. You're going to be getting feedback from those who are also invested in your success. In sales, rejection is a given, but the no's can feel really isolating when you're by yourself. With remote work, you need to build your resilience and your ability to show up for yourself. You need to be the barrier between yourself and procrastination, complacency, giving up when you think that you might not reach your targets. Those with high determination and discipline won't find this challenging, but people who need a boss to ride their ass might find themselves wasting their days and thus their opportunity to make good commission. This takes us to the second part of the big differentiating factor about this kind of role, commission. Jobs as a remote high-ticket closer are 100% commission-based. Many people are going to feel very strongly about that, but I think it creates an incredible opportunity. From my own experience in sales, I've worked in roles where I've had just a salary and no commission. I've been in situations where I've been working full-time and supplementing my salary with sales. And I've also been in 100% commission-based roles, and I sure as hell know which one I prefer. It is sink or swim, but 100% commission-based role is going to allow you to smash your employee mindset, which I think puts you in a lot healthier position in this economy, where work is precarious, where the likelihood of working in one role in one career your entire life is pretty much non-existent. In a world where all of us either have to sell a product to survive or sell our skills to the market to be employed. Pushing yourself to divorce these ideas of time and money, the hours that you're putting in being directly related to a salary, is going to force you to develop an entrepreneurial perspective. That's something that can take you far beyond this remote sales role. In a 100% commission-based role, that is when you will develop your ninja sales skills. You become finely attuned to what makes people tick, what's going to get your customer over the line. It's high risk, but incredibly high reward. And as I said, your potential for your commission is unlimited. Now, the same people who are going to struggle with discipline if they're working by themselves are probably going to struggle with the idea that they could work a whole day without making any money. I can tell you from experience that it does add a bit of pressure to the work, but that's something that you can learn to overcome. As you quiet your mind to not let it eat you up inside, is going to also serve you really well as a human. If you're a high performer, an artist, an athlete, somebody who's achieved something in their field, this role is going to suit you really well. Now, this last one is kind of a bit of a tangent from commission, but it's about the offers that you're working on. I'm going to give you some advice for free right now. If you're seriously considering becoming a remote high-ticket closer, I would recommend working for a business that's going to allow you to sell multiple offers. This is going to give you a chance to hone your skills, give you more potential for commission, and this variation also opens up more possibilities for you as a seller. I tell you this because if you have warm leads sitting in front of you that are able to pay $5K, the chances are you're going to have leads sitting in front of you that could also pay $10K, $20K. Working for a business that has multiple offers is going to allow you not just to identify the potential of the clients you have sitting in front of you, but the possibility to act on it and therefore make that higher commission. You already know how passionate I am about sales, because I believe that whether we like it or not, we are all in sales. The sooner you learn those skills, the better equipped you are to benefit from this economy. Remote high-ticket closing is a career that would have been literally unthinkable a generation ago. It offers you many of the same benefits of a more conventional sales role, pushing you towards personal development and a high-performance mindset, while also giving you the time and location freedom that most people imagine that they need to wait until retirement to benefit from. There are going to be people who won't succeed in this role. People who struggle with self-discipline and motivation, but those people will face challenges succeeding highly in anything. If you want to come on this journey, then subscribe to Selling Millions. I want to help you develop your extraordinary sales, mindset, and wealth so that you can set yourself financially free. Remember to like the video. It helps our channel grow and lets more people find our content. And check out this video right here where I break down my top 5 books to read in your first year of sales, to develop your skills so that you don't have to start from zero.